Of course. Very well. It shall be done. Very well.
What is this? Arendel's home.
Of course.
Welcome. I've been expecting you for some time now.
Expecting us? How is that possible? We've only just recently arrived in town.
Yes, well, bad news travels upon swift wings in these mountains. I know about your expedition from Easthaven. I know why you are here, for it was I who sent for you.
Who sent for us? You must be Arendelle.
Yes, I am Arendelle, known to some as the Archdruid of Kuldahar. Though I invite you to dispense with the formalities and just call me Arendelle, plain and simple. Titles tend only to serve one's own vanity and aren't really of much use in this small mountain community.
You are the Archdruid, eh? Then I assume you can tell me what's going on around here?
Yes. It was I who sent Hallister to Easthaven for help. His death weighs heavily upon my conscience. For not only was he a student of mine, but he was also a friend and trusted companion. He will be missed, as will Hrothgar and the other members of your expedition.
You knew about the avalanche?
Oh yes, I know. I also know that it was no accident. Someone or something did not want your party to reach Kuldahar alive.
Tell me, Arendelle, what troubles this town?
There are malevolent forces at work in these mountains. Forces that seek to undermine the delicate balance we druids have struggled to preserve for centuries.
Malevolent forces? Could you be more specific?
Oh, would that I could. The face of the evil remains hidden, but its presence is unmistakable. All about us, there are signs of its damaging influence on the balance. The unnatural weather, the recent rash of abductions, the numerous monster sightings in the pass. These all point towards something sinister. Even the animals sense something is amiss.
You spoke before of balance. What sort of balance are you talking about?
The balance. It is what the druids of Kuldahar hold sacred and have worked to preserve for generations. It is all around us. It is us. Balance is the harmony that is achieved when man and nature learn to coexist, no longer contending with one another, but coming together as two parts of a whole.
Oh, can you tell me more about these disturbances?
I can only tell you of what little I know. Which disturbances would you have me speak of?
Tell me of the unnatural weather.
The weather in these mountains has always been harsh, but never like this. Fierce storms ravage the valley without warning, often lasting for several days at a time, before vanishing as quickly as they come. It is barely midway into leafall, and yet the pass to the south has been snowed in entirely. Weather such as this is most unnatural. Nature presents itself in cycles that are predictable by those who know what to look for. I can only tell you of what...
rash abduction?
Yes, terrible, terrible. At first, there were tales told by travelers of companions disappearing into the night, snatched up from their bedrolls as they camped along the narrow trail that winds through the pass. We did not think much of these tales, for such occurrences are not unheard of in these mountains. Then one night, Conlan's boy Sheemish went missing. The next morning, the whole town searched for the boy, but turned up nothing. He was just gone, vanished without a trace.
That is strange indeed.
The boy was just the first. Several nights later, another disappeared, Megan Potts, the local midwife. Her husband Khalil was grief-stricken to the point of madness. With barely a word to anyone, he snatched up his sword and marched off into the darkness after his wife. No one has heard from him since.
We might want to try and remember some of these names. Khalil. Megan. Then there was... Oh, just Colin's boy. Oh, Sheemish. That's his name.
And now, the abductions are occurring more frequently. Iden, the old innkeeper from the Evening Shade, was taken only 3 days ago.
Oh, dear.
I can only tell you,
monster
as I'm
sighting.
sure you have noticed by now, there seems to be quite a few goblins about. It is not usual to see so many of their kind roaming the mountains so late in the year. It is almost as something has drawn them out of their holes, like carrion birds drawn to the scent of death. As if the goblins weren't enough, several giants have been spotted moving through the pass in groups as large as 10.
I hope I don't have to fight giants this early in the game.
That many giants traveling together in such numbers indicates they are organized and are acting with a singular purpose. I have watched their activities closely. Their tracks trace a deliberate pattern through the mountains, almost as if they were on patrol. Another thing, while I was out scouting the giants, I discovered other sets of tracks I have never encountered before. What manner of beast made them? I could not say.
I see. So, what are we to do about all this? At least they aren't trolls? Well... both are pretty bad in my sense. In all senses. Yeah, both are pretty bad. So
I fear that if we do not soon discover the source of these disturbances, then all that we have worked for will be destroyed.
You-
The evil that has
Okay.
come to these mountains infects this town like a disease. As its people suffer, so does the tree suffer from the sickness that attacks the balance, corrupting it with its very presence. Already, the circle of warmth that radiates from the great oak has begun to recede.
I'm gonna definitely say I'm liking this so much more just due to the fact of how much voice acting, much more voice acting there is in this.
We were forced to abandon the outlying farmsteads as a result of the shrine's fading power. If we do not take action soon, I am afraid that the life-giving warmth will cease altogether. Both the great oak and the town, nestled within its roots, will die. This must not happen. We need your help.
Very well, together we shall root out this evil that threatens this town. What must we do?
I suggest you begin by investigating the Vale of Shadows. It is a place not far from here. Darkness has always clung to the floor of the small canyon, as if the light of the sun itself were wary of the place. There are a number of ancient crypts hidden within the shadows of the Vale's narrow cliff walls. There have been rumors of the dead awakening and emerging from their dusty tombs to walk once more amongst men. If these rumors are true, then I suspect that whatever is responsible for disturbing their slumber may be behind the other disturbances as well.
Please don't be a lich.
Go to the Vale of Shadows. Learn what you can about the happenings there, then return here and we shall discuss a course of action. Good luck, and farewell.
It shall be done. It shall be done. Of course.
Okay. People are going missing. The weather is being weird, and there's a lot of monster sightings. Oh.
It shall be done.
Okay.
Of course.
Oh,
Of
I didn't
course.
like that one bit.
It shall be done. It
Is
shall
there
be
like an
done.
inn around here?
It shall be done.
An inn, a tavern, and a
It
place
shall
to
be done.
sell. What are you? You are Ernst the Potter.
It shall be done.
We'll talk to you in a bit.
It shall be done.
I really want to
It
rest.
shall be done. It shall be done. Of course. Very well.
And I really want to sell all my loot.
It shall be done. Very well.
Oh, that looks like a tavern. That's a root cellar. Oh.
Very well. Of course, very well. Very
That's a
well.
townsperson.
Of course. Of course.
Not the townsperson.
Very well. Very well. Of course. Of course. Very well.
There we go. Oh, Amelia. Leeson. Well, now it seems the pass coughed up one more straggler. Welcome to the root cellar straggler. Name's Whitcomb. What's your pleasure? A drink? Something from the kitchen? A drink would be welcome, yes.
Of course.
Also a room. Actually, I'm looking for a room. A room? Sorry, but I can't help you, friend. Try the evening shade across town. The innkeeper's bound to have some rooms to let, and desperate to let them too. Since passes aren't going to see any caravans for a while, I'll go to the evening shade then.
It
Let's
shall
talk
be done.
to Lyson, and then Amelia. Welcome, traveler. May I be of service to you? I would like to ask you some questions. I will help you if I can. What would you like to know? Who are you? I'm Lyson, the barmaid. If I may be of service to you, you need but ask. What do you do here, Lyson? Well, as I said, I'm the barmaid. I help take care of the customers, serve food and drinks, chat with folks, and listen to what they have to say. You learn a lot if you take the time to listen. Have you heard rumors you can share with me? Well, I hear tales. Folks have been talking about the recent avalanche, the Haunted Vale missing folks. No, the Haunted Vale missing boats, monsters, and Andril. What are they saying of the avalanche? Here was a bad one. The pass valley's been blocked and won't be open again until who knows when. Some folks are trapped here and none too happy about it. Not much that can be done, though. Just wait for spring and see if it clears enough for travel. You mentioned the Haunted Vale. Can you tell me about it? Most folks call it the Vale of Shadows. Oh. It's always dark there, like twilight or a moonlit night. Anyway, there are those who say spirits of the dead wander the Vale. Folks don't go there anymore. They're afraid to. Maybe someone should do something about that. Missing people. Folks have been vanishing without a trace. I recall something about a man's wife gone missing. He packed up and left his home and all to go find her. Another is a Smithy's young son. You might want to talk to him if you have an interest. I do want to talk to him because I really need to sell my loot. Yes. Anyways, I believe you said monsters were of concern. Are they a problem here? Sort of subject that one is. It seems that they're on the rise lately. More monsters are spotted in the surrounding countryside every day. Orcs, goblins, you know the like. It has people worried. Oh, let me ask you something else. What can you tell me about the tavern? Why, this is the best tavern in all of Koldor. Well, it's the only tavern. The food is good, the ale isn't watered down, and the service is friendly. Oh, thank you. And I take it Amelia is also a barmaid, correct? Keep your damn horses stable. I'll get to you in a moment. What's this? Some sort of aggery? Excuse me? What the hells are you blathering about, woman? Huh, I'm just surprised to see a new face in Goldar is all that. Thought I'd never see another customer. The pass buried in snow as it is. You must be looking for some something fierce to brave the winter's chill like that. Looking for a meal if the kitchen's still open. I'm part of an expedition from East Haven, looking for troubles in Kuldahar. Oh, that's so? Well, we should all be blessed that our own carving neighbors trudging through the drifts to make sure we're all right. What's East Haven worried about for us for? Heard of strange events in the region. Goblins, orcs, and other humanoids seems to be gathering in East Haven. And Kuldahar. Do you have any idea why? No, I don't. I mean, we've had our share of raiders before, but this year's been worse than any other I can recall. How so? Well, I've heard tell of raiders, goblins and the like, never seen in the past before. Folks, travelers have gone missing. And no one knows where. Lots of strange going on. Got a lot of folks worried. You might want to speak to Arundel. Okay. All right, I'll go look for him.
Of course.
Oh, thanks for that. You just got the same information twice.
Of course. It shall be done.
Brother. Whoa. Run! The vale's filled with yetis. Tried to outrun them, but two of them still chasing me. Run! Get help!
Very well. It shall be done. Forfeit.
Yes.
How can I help? It shall be done. Of course.
When the hells come with me.
Ow, that one hurt. Oh god, please don't die. And she died.
Very well.
Oh boy.
Very well.
Ready. Losing a lot of blood.
Don't worry, heal yourself. I did not.
course.
I meant to click another button.
Of course.
Victorine.
I. Let me at him. Now bring it on.
Strength bring out the best in me.
Come here and see what I got for you. Now you're in for it.
That works. But
How can I help? Of course.
thanks. I thought the time to join my ancestors had finally come. Last time I ever stepped foot anywhere near the Vale, that's for certain. There's still sorts of strange creatures roaming around there now. Vale? Vale Shadows. My brother Silas and I made a pilgrimage there to pay our respect to our family crypt, like we do every year. But this time, I don't know. The Vale seems different. Cursed somehow. The shadows have come alive, and there's yetis roaming the paths, attacking travelers. Your brother? Where is he? Philip didn't make it. Oh, largest yeti I've ever seen tore out of the snow and took a piece out of him with his claws. Ugh, he fell dead as a stone. Blood everywhere. There was nothing I could do. He was carrying our family heirloom, but it's lost to us now. I can try to recover the heirloom for you. Can you tell me how to get to the Vale? We were taking the main path, but considering how many beasts were in the Vale, Arundel may know a safer path you can take. He wanders the mountains quite a bit and knows of more hidden trails than there are branches on the Great Oak. His home is southwest of the Great Tree. It's the two-story house made out of stone. I already spoke to Arundel. I'll be on my way to the Vale soon. Thank you. Now that Silas is gone, that heirloom is all I have left to remember my family by. I would appreciate its safe return. Also, if you come across any more Yetis, you might want to collect their pelts once you've done away with beasts. And Conlon, the blacksmith here in town, buys the pelts for a fair price. Ooh. Auric may be able to make something out of those pelts, too. Auric? Oh. Is that this guy's shop? No, that's Girth's. Interesting.
Very well.
Oh, that's the
Very
end of
well.
that area. Okay.
Very well.
I will definitely talk to
It shall
people
be done.
a little bit later. I
Very well.
definitely want to start.
Very well.
Greetings, weary traveler. Are you in need of aid? Yes, I am a stranger in this town. Perhaps you can tell me what services I may find here. Of course, what services you need? Healer. Then the blessings of the broken God are upon you, for you stand before the house of the Bleeding Rose. This is a place dedicated to the worships of the Lord on the rack. Kilometer. All who are in need of succor are welcome here. Please step aside and Revered Sister Kalyana shall ease your suffering, my friend. My thanks. Could you tell me what other services? Place rest for the night. What travelers we get in this town can find lodging at the evening shade. It is a modest inn nestled within the trunk of the great oak. It used to be run by a man named Aiden, but I understand it's come under a new ownership. I have not yet met the new owner, however, but I have heard he is a halfling gentleman from the south. Drink. We already. My friend, those embrace the broken god need and seek comfort at the bottom of the mug. However, those that wish to indulge in spirits are often found at the root cellar. My thanks. Weapons and equipment. No, what weapons we have in Coulter are forged by Conlon the blacksmith. His smithy can be found on the northern edge of town. As for general supplies, our local amateur scholar Girth has a shop across town near the western bridge. Thank you.
Very well.
That's all I need to know.
Very well. Very well. Of course.
Aha!
Very well.
Blacksmith's anvil, often used to make
It shall be done.
repairs.
Of course. Of course.
Greetings. Okay, welcome, stranger. What can I do for you? Greetings. My name is Zircon. You must be Colin, the local blacksmith. Hi, I'm Colin. If you're needing a sharp blade or stout mace, I'm the man to see. Best take advantage while I'm still here. While you're still here, are you going somewhere? Aye, I suppose so. With all the skullduggery that's been going on around here, I imagine I'll not be around much longer. I see, so you're planning to leave town. I wish that were possible. The southern pass has long since been snowed in by this damnable weather we've been having lately. Now I hear tell that even the northern route to the 10 towns has been blocked by an avalanche. Mark my words, none of us will last through this winter. We're all done for. Oh boy. This is definitely something. I have no intention of dying here. Why is it that you are so ready to line your own grave? Not much for me to live for, really. My Mary passed a few years ago from the fever, and now my son's gone missing. I was snatched out of his bed in the middle of the night, right out from under my noses. He was just a boy. I'm sorry, Colin. Any idea who or what took him? If I knew that, do you think I'd be standing here? True. That's very true. Standing around here pounding that metal. He just vanished, I tell you. Gone without a trace. Even old Andrew couldn't find a trail. And he's got a nose for such things. I imagine whatever took him will come back for me next. I can't say it'll be unwelcome. Alright, I've spoken to Andrew. He believes I'll enter the Vale. Oh, the Vale of Shadows, eh? That doesn't surprise me. The place reeks of evil. Most folks in town avoid it like the plague. Those that wander off in the direction are never heard from again. Now, may I see what you have for sale? Oh my god, I can actually... Nope, hold on to that. Because somebody wants to buy those for a fair price. Oh my goodness, I can finally sell all this stuff. Yay! Wow. Good God. Oh, so nice to be able to empty out my bags. Huh. +1 arrows. Never gonna use them. Never gonna use them. All right, now let's see. Do you have? Oh, you have another. Ooh, you have another scimitar I could buy. Sweet. All right, go and buy that scimitar. Boom. Boom. I'm going to need arrows, buddy. Lots and lots of arrows. Oh wait, that's a katana. I was like, katana. Oh. Katana! Oh! Raises a defense AC 8. Oh, okay. Oh my. Ammo belt. Ammo belt. That is an instant buy. Of course we're gonna need an ammo belt. All right, there's all that. Now I can't wait to at least get plate mail. AC 3. 0 versus slashing. Ooh. But I can't wait for... Wait, what was that? Short bow +1, okay. But I really can't wait for this stuff. Helm of the Trusted Defensor, armor class +3, immunity to sleep and fatigue, protects against critical hits. That'll come in handy. Oh, I can't wait to start gaining a lot of gold. I like gold. All right, so what else do we have? The Giving Star. You are a flail / morning star. Oh, this will be good for creeds here. What type of sword are you? You're a long sword. The Veil, you are also a long sword. Troll Slayer, you are a bastard sword. Balls. Icewind and a two-handed sword. Are you a short, long, or you're a longbow? The lucky scimitar. Luck. +1 to all rolls. That sounds fancy. Pig's eye +2. %50 of all hits blind orcs for 8 seconds. Oh my. I really can't wait to get this stuff. Literally just a plus. That is like, oh. Game, the game's already teasing me with some fantastic weapons. And I can't buy any of them. Well, okay. Boom. How many arrows do you have? You have 17 left, so we'll go ahead and give you another 80. I mean, what I could probably go ahead and do right now is just buy a bunch of bows. No, buy a bunch of arrows. And just be stocked for a while. How much do you... I mean, I could just stock this. You know what? I think you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Very well.
Stock myself with a bunch of arrows. Uh-oh. Did I pass all the arrows? Right here.